Super Shunter. The Fat Controller is very proud of Topham Hall Cafe. It is his favorite place to get cream donuts and milkshakes in the afternoon. The cafe is named after him and resides at Knapford Junction. One day, Jada, the new engine, was cross. "I shall be back soon," said the driver. "In the meantime, you'll be parked here at Knapford. Please do not cause trouble like you did when you first arrived." "But Knapford's boring," Jada complained. Jada sat glumly outside Knapford Station, wondering what to do to pass the time while she waited for her driver to return. "This is so boring," she complained. Then Mavis arrived. "Why don't you play a game to pass the time? That's what I do at the quarry while I wait for the quarry master to return with a new order for me." Jada was impressed. "Well done, Mavis. That's what I'll do indeed. I'll play a very special game." So, when the other engines arrived, Jada gathered them. "We will play a game called Super Shunter. We'll prove who is the very best shunting engine here at the yards." Wisdom was at Brendam Docks. The Fat Controller and Lowell had a special for her. "We need you to transport some special materials to a new place on Sodor," said the Fat Controller. Wisdom was excited. "Where, sir?" "Is it to that new rebirthing shed I've heard about? I'm thinking about going there soon." Yes, I believe that's the place," said Sir Topham. "I'm not entirely sure what my brother's got up his sleeve, but I know it will be very special." "Very special indeed, my dear Topham. Big brother, as I may," said Lowell. Wisdom was impressed. "I'll be happy to help you along, Lowell," she said. "Just as my trucks are coupled up, we'll go." "There are your trucks," said Rosie. "Thank you, Rosie." "All right," said Lowell. "We'll get going. These deliveries must reach the docks by tea time." "And they will. My railway is always run right on time," boomed the Fat Controller. "I have to learn more about the rebirthing shed," Wisdom puffed. "And you will as we go along," said Lowell. Topham boarded Wisdom's cab. "We mustn't be late," he said. "I'll meet you there," said Sir Topham Hatt. Wisdom roared into life. "So," she asked Lowell Hat, "what is the purpose of the rebirthing shed?" It's going to repurpose the steamworks and the scrapyard. It's where engines can reinvent themselves. They can be scrapped, or good things can come of it. They can be repainted, rebuilt, refurbished, anything you wish." Wisdom was excited. Jada had gathered the engines at Knapford Station. "Can I play?" said Philip. "Yes, all of you can play," said Jada. Philip was excited. "But first, Percy's up. Go on, Percy." "Shunt first," Jada puffed. "You must be very bored," said Goliath. Percy biffed his trucks into Goliath. "Whoa, whoa," cried Goliath. Percy didn't know he was pushing Goliath off the rails and into the bay. Goliath splooshed into the bay. "Oh no," puffed Percy. "Now there's been an accident." "Get me up," said Goliath. "Sorry." The engines at Knapford were surprised. The workmen rushed over. They were cross. "What is going on here?" said one workman. "I don't know, but these engines better be busy," said Markson. You can't be making a mess. We need trucks shunted, said Arkwright. Brandon was worried. You better stop playing, Jada. They're very upset. No worries. Get me up, please, said Goliath. I'm in disgrace, puffed Percy. Then Emily chuffed over. Please, whoever's running this game must stop. Accidents can't happen like this. A railway shouldn't be run this way. Then Emily saw Percy. Percy, what are you doing? She sauntered over. I expect more from you, Percy. You are better than this. I know, Emily. I'm sorry, Queen Emily. Percy, this is no time for games. Percy knew Emily was right. I'm sorry. Will somebody get me up? Growled Goliath. The fat controller came to Tidmouth's sheds. I need an engine to take me to Topham Hall Cafe. The engines were excited. I'll take you, sir, said Henry. I am the most special engine in the shed today, sir. I'll help you. Oh, Henry, chuckled Gordon. You're not the most special engine. I am the number 4 blue tender engine. I have the specials. Have you ever taken the Queen? Henry was upset. Exactly, said Gordon. I'm just as special as you, said James. I take Heavy Hector and other trucks of stone. Chuckled Duck. That's not special. All work is important, defended Ed. The engine started arguing. But I deserve to do something special. I was meant to take the Queen, said Henry. And you got covered in paint, said Oliver. I heard about that. Chuckled James. Henry's not special. Not so special as me, grunted Gordon. But the fat controller chose Henry to help him out. I'll go to the washdown, puffed Henry excitedly. He left the other engines in disgrace. Oh. Henry arrived to the washdown. There was a water column there as well. Great, now I can have a drink, he puffed cheerfully. His driver and fireman set up to keep dry. Zoe and Scott watched with interest. Gator steamed by. Come along, Henry, said the driver. Woo! With a toot of Gator's whistle. The painter above, who was painting the station roof at South Homestead Hollow Station, fell backwards when Gator whooshed through. Hello, said Gator excitedly. Uh-oh. Then it happened. Both the painter and his paint can fell on top of Henry. Sorry, said the painter. Henry was covered in blue paint on top of his green coat. Oh, said Henry. My bad, Henry, said Gator. High spirits. See you later. Now look at me, said Henry. Bad luck, Henry, said Cassidy. Sir Lowell motioned Wisdom over to where he wanted her to bring the trucks. Wisdom was puzzled. Why Topham Hall Cafe, sir? She asked excitedly. Lowell was intrigued by all questions. You'll see soon enough. They'll all see, young resourceful Wisdom, he said. Lowell had put out a crate of dynamite. Oh, what's the dynamite for? A big exhibition? Exhibition, he corrected, and if you put it like that, then sure, I'll make good use of it. All right, I hope I get to see. You will, said Lowell. All in good time, my dear friend. Wisdom liked Lowell, and Lowell liked Wisdom. Please, go over to the rebirthing shed and have those materials emptied out. Jada was still bored. She saw a red truck. Fun can happen with that, she said. Knapford was very busy. Engines were puffing to and fro. "I'm sorry, sir," said Henry. "I can't help you today, sir." "I'll take the pressure off, Henry. And Henry, walking under ladders is bad luck." "Indeed," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Well done, Edward. Good engine." "Come along, sir," said Moxon. "There's trouble in the yard. I must show you right away." Lowell and Carter Moxon boarded Edward's coach, and they chuffed away. "Bad luck, Henry. Take my advice, no more chuffing under ladders." Wisdom returned from the rebirthing shed. She had done a good job, and wanted a rest at Knapford Station. "Well done," said Sir Lowell. "I'll be back. I've got other things to do. You sit tight. I'm very pleased with your work, Wisdom." "So am I," said Valerie. "Lowell is right. You are helpful." "And you bet I am helpful, and Lowell and I are firm friends," said Wisdom confidently. "That's great," said Valerie. "I like when all of us come together. Unification is splendid." "So I've heard. Back on my old railway in New York, unification isn't something we are so good at." Then they saw Lowell with the crate of dynamite. "It's gonna set off soon," he said. "I'd better go," he said. "I don't want to get caught in the misfire." When it goes off, Lowell walked cheekily away. Jada called out, "Ready to shunt, Brandon?" "Ready," he called from a distance. "Go, go, go," Jada cried excitedly. Then there was trouble. Brandon's trucks pulled him too fast. "Oh no!" he cried. They thundered through the platforms. The engines watched in amazement as the trucks thundered off the rails. "Uh-oh!" he cried. Then the dynamite burst. Edward puffed into the station with the Fat Controller and Carter Moxon. The burst was so loud that Thomas thundered into the mine. Oh! Bricks and dust exploded everywhere. Topham Hall Cafe was to pieces and shreds. Ladders burst down, falling all over the tracks in front of the engines. "Ah!" Everyone was shocked. "What's going on?" cried Sir Topham Hatt. "Topham Cafe is being blown up." Lowell slipped wisely away. The workmen saw. "Oh, dear." "Bust my buffers!" cried Edward. "What's going on here?" boomed the Fat Controller. "I'm sorry, sir," said Jada. "I was bored, so I got my friends in trouble," she said. "I'm owning up to my mistake, sir, and I hope you'll give me another chance. I know that it was wrong to cause trouble just to entertain myself. Now I've got my friends in trouble." "Brandon," she said sadly, "I'm sorry." "It's all right," he said. "We all make mistakes. And Goliath, I know you are upset." "We'll see. I'm not even sorry about the accident. I'm just sorry I didn't hurt you." "It's all right," boomed the Fat Controller. "I'm keen to accept." Wisdom was sad. She shuddered sadly, and she chuffed away. "I have to fill up with coal," she stuttered. Everyone was surprised. She raced back sadly. "The Fat Controller will be upset with me when he finds out I helped Lowell." "Don't worry," said her driver. "You didn't know you were helping him do bad things. It's not your fault." Sir Topham Hatt looked at Topham Hall Cafe. Debris was everywhere. It was now a desolate place. "Oh, what am I going to do?" he sighed sadly. He was heartbroken indeed. Sir Topham Hatt will hate me, said Wisdom. Stop worrying, said her driver. It's not your fault. You didn't know you were helping Loam do bad things. I know. I feel so terrible. Then Henry huffed past.